What is good, people? How are you doing tonight? My name is Anthony Lynn, and this is Anthony Lynn Unfiltered. And tonight we have a video about a young lady who is explaining what black fatigue is. Y'all know I don't like too much of the fluff, so let's go ahead and get straight into the video.
Okay, black fatigue, let's talk about it. So there's this new term going around called black fatigue, and essentially white people are growing tired of black culture, of being told that they're the victims, all this rhetoric, right? Now, mind you, I've seen it and mostly talked about on the perspective of black ghetto individuals. Mind you, there is a clear distinction between black people and ghetto individuals, okay?
Okay, so she's right about that. I go through this all the time. People don't understand, man, that at the end of the day, I do think black fatigue is real. People get upset about it. It's like, man, some people could be so abrasive or so out there. That's not the majority of people. Not only that, but even if it is one or two, these people are not dangerous. Some people make them out to look dangerous. But let's let her continue saying what she's saying.
Black people are people that think for themselves, that are just in existence, but then there's ghetto. But there's two extremes of black fatigue. There's Don Lemon, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, like those type of people that are well-spoken, like normal people, that are forcing rhetoric down people's throats, right? Saying you're
Okay, so she's saying, Barack Obama, he's well spoken, he has his agenda, and he's pushing his agenda. Isn't that what a president's supposed to do? Ain't that why you run to be president? I don't know where she's coming from with it. Even Don Lemon, look, you have 100 million different opinion polls out there, whether it be Fox News, OAN, or CNN, whichever other ones. These are opinion pieces of people giving their opinions. I think she's kind of minimizing black opinions on this one, but that's just my opinion. Let's finish hearing what she got to say.
black, therefore X, Y, and Z, right? Then they're just as, I think, as extreme as the ghetto black individuals, the black culture of rap, and that's not what black is, right?
Hold up, I do rap. Matter of fact, if you guys don't know, go pick up Vibe, my latest record. It's on all major platforms. You'll love it to death. Sorry.
Sagging down, people are tired of that. But not even just the fact that people are tired of those two things. You're a white individual, you're told, just because of the color of your skin, that you're an issue, that you're an oppressor, that you know what I mean, like you're the problem, right? So they're being told this dialogue that is exhausting, to tell that no matter what you do, you will always be an issue, right? But then in the same breath,
so hold on though, we got to go back a little bit to keep it 100 with you.
Told
that's
just
where,
because the color.
That's where she actually hit the nail on the head. That's where I agree on two. Well, she didn't say this part, but the first part that she was saying, you're constantly bombarding these people, telling people that they're evil, that they're no good, that, oh, you come from a lineage of this, of conquerors, oppressors, or this or that. That doesn't bring the best out of people. It doesn't make them want to work with you. It doesn't make them want to be your friend. Sooner or later, you got to stop and say, hey, I'm a new generation. You're a new generation. How can we work together to move forward? And I think that's kind of what I hear her saying. She's actually a really bright young lady. I'm enjoying this video.
Of your skin, that you're an issue, that you're an oppressor, that you know what I mean, like you're the problem, right? So they're being told this dialogue that is exhausting, to tell that no matter what you do, you will always be an issue, right?
But yeah, and I'm glad I did rewind that. Look, for all the black people out there, for the ones who want to stop and say, hey, I went to buy a 7-Up and, well, God damn it, you didn't jump over the counter to count my money for me and make my change. Everything's not racism. And that does lead to a certain level of fatigue. It's the little boy who cried wolf. Real talk. It's the little boy who cried wolf, and they're tired of it. I'm tired of it, truthfully. Like I said, everything's not racism. And it waters down when there's real racism. And just to be clear, I don't care if somebody is racist. I don't give a damn. You don't like black people? Good for you. I care when it's systemic. Systemic. I don't know how to say the word. Bottom line, people, I care when it comes from the government. If it comes from the government and is government sanctioned, it's a problem. And that's the racism we should call out. Somebody calls you the N-word during a traffic stop, he's just being prejudiced and he doesn't like you. He's mad, he's angry, I'm pretty sure you have an abundance of racist names you can call him back. We got to get over that. But anyway, this is her video. Let's go ahead and finish it out.
Then in the same breath, the ghetto or the other extreme, right? Barack, those type Don Lemon people will say, you're the issue, but you have to help us. Why would people want to help someone that is just blaming them constantly, you know?
Yeah, if you're constantly whining, and I'm not advocating for white people. I'm just thinking logically. If you were constantly berating somebody, constantly whining, constantly complaining, constantly going back to the past, I want you to think about something. Have you ever had that girlfriend? You may have did something wrong. You might have called an old girlfriend. You might even have cheated. And y'all tried to make it work, but no matter what, she always came back and threw that old bullshit in your face. Even when she tried to make it right, it might not have went up to what you needed, but she tried to make it right. You still had to throw it in her face. I got to ask you guys, and there's a few things that I'm curious about. At what point do we let this whole race thing go? You're going to have racist people. Who gives a damn? You're going to have people who are not racist. Who gives a damn? There's some people who are going to want to live and die, breathe and eat whatever race is. I'm not that person. I just want to live and be happy. I would like to find a final resting spot and be comfortable for the rest of my life. That's a very simple goal. I am not trying to be a black king. I'm trying to just be a person. And I'm not trying to have beef with anybody. Anyway, let's finish this video.
That's exhausting. But hear me. Black people, okay? Like myself and so many others, right? We're tired. We're tired of being grouped into that mess, hearing it. The black community, majority, do not take responsibility. We're tired because we want to progress in society. Asian culture is thriving. There's so many cultures, right, that are taking responsibility for things that have happened. Don't victim blame others and themselves, and they're not living in oppression mentality, right? They're free. Black community, we're so enslaved up here that it projects onto every dynamic of society. Police brutality, white people bad, all this rhetoric. It's so exhausting. So yes, rightfully so. White people are speaking up because they are exhausted. We're exhausted too. We agree. We, normal black people, okay, we are tired of hearing it too. The rhetoric of, oh, Carmelo Anthony was right and justified because he got bullied and this and that, so therefore he can unalive somebody. That's exhausting. Oh, the black community, black on black crime doesn't exist because of X, Y, and Z. It's the white man's the issue. It's exhausting. Black fatigue. We're tired of it. We're tired of the ghetto. We're tired of the Don Lemons. We're tired. We just want normal folks that can think for themselves, have opinions for themselves, don't project blame onto people, take responsibility, take accountability. I'm done.
So guys, she said what she said. She said it how she said it. And I wish she would say it to everybody in the world, man. Truth be told, I liked how she said that. That was nice. When everything's said and done, we got to let race go. All right. If race is a big thing in your life, it's because you make it a big thing in your life. And you're probably making it a big thing for everybody else around you. Man, people are tired of hearing that shit. All right. They're tired of hearing it. Knock it off. Figure out how to move forward with your life. Shouldn't be hard. I mean, there's plenty of people around to help you. Hey, Holly. Anyway, guys, if you disagree with anything I'm saying, or if you just want to hop in the comments and add to the conversation, feel free to do so. We could bang it out there. As always, like the video. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.